Neuralink is a company that aims to produce brain microchips that can be inserted in our brains to give us human superpower-like abilities. Because it can help the blind see, the paralyzed move, and many more things that enable us to control technology. Using our minds as it processes and sends neurological signals to gadgets like a phone or a computer. Welcome back to our channel. International Tech Masters is here again to deliver the latest tech news. Today, we bring you the news that claims to magically transform the impossible into possible. Neuralink, which was developed by Elon Musk and his team in 2016. As stated on the company's website, Neuralink's brain-computer interface, or BCI, would enable users to wirelessly control a computer or mobile device just by thinking about it. But before we get to the exciting part, do you think Neuralink is the miracle we are all waiting for? Or is it something that gives false hope to someone with neurological disorders? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section down below. If you think typing 60 to 70 words per minute on your phone or keyboard is fast enough, then do not underestimate Neuralink. Because according to Elon Musk, it can control your phone better and faster than someone who has working hands. He even claimed that it could treat people who were born blind and help people with damaged spinal cords return to their full-body functionality. So as explained in the Neuralink event, the device works like this. The output from a camera would be processed by an iPhone, for example, which would then stream the data to the device, and the image would be converted into a pattern of stimulation of the electrodes into visual cortex. With 1,000 electrodes, we might be able to produce an image resembling something that you see. So what major equipment and parts will they be using? The answer to that is the N1 implant, which is approximately the size of a quarter, has 1,024 channels or electrodes that can record and stimulate, is microfabricated on threads, can be fully implanted, is not visible under the skin after surgery, has a wirelessly rechargeable battery, and is usable at home. After several identified problems, their team has made a lot of improvements to safely put the chip inside your brain, like adding a feature where the equipment automatically adjusts the needle even if the brain is moving during surgery. The device I am talking about is no other than the 8-foot-tall R1 robot, which showcases a lot of features in the demonstration, such as reliable grasping and insertion, precise brain motion tracking, the ability to avoid vasculature, and safe and scalable surgery. What it is going to do is peel the threads one by one from a silicon backing and insert them into the predetermined targets from the targeting view. This process will end after about 15 minutes after 64 threads are inserted. But concerns arise due to the ethical issue that this is a high-risk surgery done on healthy people. But specifically, how can this help people with health conditions? Here's how. They use the example of a person with a spinal cord injury. Their brain is said to continue to function normally. But the problem is that it is unable to interact with the outer world since the connection between the brain and the body has been destroyed. Thus, the N1 link can be used to reanimate their bodies so that they can be allowed to use a phone or computer. To better understand it, they demonstrated the effectiveness of their chips using a pig named Gertrude in 2020. They showed the pig moving on a treadmill with 2 Neuralink devices connected to it, one on the brain and one on the spinal cord, so that neural data, like decoding its joint movements, could be streamed in real time. If that's cool, then there is more to it. During this time, they attempted to stimulate the spinal cord to cause the pig to move. As a result, when they stimulate a specific electrode, its leg moves up, whereas other electrodes cause an extensor movement in its legs. If you can recall, there are numerous threads involved, and each one can result in a variety of movements. They can also track the muscle activity, which gives us an idea of the kind of strength, power, and specificity of those movements. Additionally, they can provide sustained motion or powerful muscle contractions that you might need for standing or other weight-bearing activities that are necessary for engaging with the outside world. According to Andrew Jackson, who is an expert in neural interfaces at Newcastle University, this is solid engineering, but mediocre neuroscience. He even saw concern over the use of the pig as a test subject and suggested, "I think if you can do experiments with something that doesn't involve wires coming through the skin, that's going to improve the welfare of animals." This is not the only animal that is subjected to these trials. Musk and his team have been using a monkey named Pager in this trial. And despite the backlash that he is abusing these animals, a scientist defended their ways by saying that he cares for animal welfare and that the monkey seems to be enjoying the demos because of the banana smoothies. It's like saying, I will use you, but hey, at least you just need to play a video game using your mind and have free drinks from us. Sure, it sounds harmless and not a big deal for these smarty pants, but animal rights groups would not let these poor little things suffer. So they filed a complaint against Neuralink in February 2022 to the US Department of Agriculture because of how the monkeys used in its research were badly treated. In response, Neuralink gave a statement saying, "We are absolutely committed to working with animals in the most humane and ethical way possible." So, what is the status of Neuralink as of now? But before we answer it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Give this video a like and click on the notification bell to get you posted on our next upload. Musk's business demonstrated enhancements to the chip's speed and capabilities, as seen in their webcast presentation, but compared to its rival Synchron, which has less aspirational ambitions for its medical advancements, it has not yet obtained US regulatory approval to proceed to human trials. Just recently, on November 30, 2022, Musk anticipated that within 6 months, human clinical trials for a wireless brain chip would start. So they applied to the Food and Drug Administration this year to commence human testing despite missing Musk's publicly declared dates. We want to be extremely careful and certain that it will work well before putting a device into a human, Musk said when people asked for any updates. If this becomes successful, he even plans to put an implant on him as well. Moreover, Neuralink has provided numerous examples of successfully testing various aspects of its technology on animals. But overall, an estimated 1,500 animals, including pigs, sheep, and monkeys, have reportedly been killed by the company since 2018 as they repeat using them after every failed trial. So after his recent controversies regarding Twitter, scrutiny against him continues to pile up. This is not quite shocking because Musk is one of the promoters of symbiosis between artificial intelligence and the human brain. Although it is impressive how their company came up with a bundle of technologies that can be useful in the medical field, experts believe that this is not a groundbreaking discovery because Musk seems to have copied and pasted previous works into this project. Furthermore, they still do not have permits for human trials and have been facing countless complaints about their questionable utilization of animals. Not to mention, trials involving humans are a long process because they involve lives, so there are many processes to undergo for human safety. Therefore, this is kind of disappointing given the potential they have cited in their presentation. This left us wondering if the impossible has yet to become possible because this is like a dream so high that it is hard to reach anymore. We're sad to say goodbye, but we're afraid that's it for today's video. Before you leave, why don't you check out our other videos by clicking on the button above. You can check out our video about what Elon is going to do to save Twitter from being phased out. And lastly, if you want to know more about the latest tech news, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell to keep you posted. Thank you for watching.